What is up, car addicts? In this video, we'll be talking about this week's Dumb Money Event Week as well as the property and vehicle discounts. This event week is for August 14th through August 20th, 2025. So for new content, the Drift Walton has finally been released, and Rockstar is allowing all players to claim it for free until August 27th, which is extremely surprising. And Rockstar has finally released the Drift Tune upgrades for the four vehicles we've been waiting on: the Chavos V6, the Dominator FX, the Gauntlet Hellfire, and the Annis Hardy. And for PC enhanced users, the latest NVIDIA driver update brings DLSS 4 with multi-frame generation for boosted performance, which is great. For rewards, if you complete a drift race, you'll be awarded the painted and shaded limited time livery for the Drift Cheburek. And if you complete a drift race in the Jester RR, you'll be rewarded the Drift Gorilla Green limited time livery for it as well. Anyway, the LS Carmi prize ride is the Calico GTF. It's primarily based on the 6th gen Toyota Celica GT4 and has a normal price of just under $2 million and a trade price of just under $1.5 million. To get it for free this week, you have to get top 4 in an LS Carmi series race for only 2 days in a row, so very easy this week. In regards to performance, it's in the sports class and is a top 30 performing car in the class for track performance, which is really good considering how quick cars are in that class. Plus, it's one of the top 3 fastest cars to use in most tuner races. So it also has great customization, and it's just great to drive with fantastic acceleration. I think it's well worth trying to get off the prize ride this week if you don't already own it. Continuing to be test ride vehicles, we have the Rat Bike, the Pagali, and the Cheetah, and all 3 of these are removed website vehicles. And for current gen console and PC enhanced users, we have the Hakachu Drag as the HSW test ride vehicle for this week. Continuing to the casino podium vehicle, we have the Weaponized Tampa, which is definitely an interesting choice by Rockstar there. It's primarily based on the weaponized muscle car Roadkill from the Twisted Metal game, with some elements from the TV show version as well. It has a normal price of about $2.1 million and a trade price of just under $1.6 million. Now, it is not usable in races, which is obvious, but while it does offer some great weapons, remember that you do need to do the annoying RNG bunker research to unlock those upgraded weapons, and this car does not offer any explosive armor resistance either, meaning that with one explosive it will blow up, so keep that in mind. With that said, if you have a bunker and already have most of the research done, this might be worth acquiring off the podium this week. In terms of the dealership cars and luxury autos, we have the Coquette D1 and the Envisage. Continuing to Simeons, we have the new Drift Tune cars featured. So again, the Drift Walton, the Gauntlet Hellfire, the Hardy, the Dominator FX, and the Chavos V6. And of course, none of these are removed website vehicles. Continuing to the discounts, starting off with the property discounts, we have 30% off the Higgins Heli Tours business. Remember that you do need to purchase the car wash business first in order to buy the Heli Tours business. For vehicle discounts, starting off from the Legendary Motorsport website, we have 30% off the LSCM Cheetah Classic. Remember that the livery is removable on this car, but it basically has no visual customization, which is the same case with the LSCM Jester RR. Now, it is in the Sports Classics class, and it is one of the top 3 quickest performing non-HSW cars in that class, having superior handling than the regular Cheetah Classic. Next up, we have 30% off the Cypher. So this one's in the Sports class and has below average performance in that class, which is a real shame. However, the styling and customization of this car is top notch. I think it's well worth it, even though it's not that quick. Plus, it does offer drift tuning. Moving along, we have 30% off the ZR350. So this one's in a sports class and is one of the slower vehicles in that class, which is a shame. But just like the Cypher, the styling and customization of this car was very well done, and it offers drift tuning as well. Continuing, we have 30% off the Jester RR, the regular one. So this one's in a sports class and is a mid-tier performing car in that class, which is pretty decent. It's also one of the top 5 fastest vehicles for most tuner races, and of course it actually offers visual customization, which the LSCM version does not. And interestingly, the LSCM variant handles better. However, the regular variant has a higher top speed and offers drift tuning, which the LSCM variant doesn't offer. Next up, we have 30% off the Growler. So this one's in a sports class and is an above average performing car in the class. It's also one of the top 5 fastest cars for most tuner races, It has great customization, however it is a bit tricky to drive. And lastly, for this website we have 30% off the Stinger GT. So this one's in a sports class S class and is a below average performing car in the class. It offers no visual customization, but I think it's a great looking classic car to have as a cool garage showpiece. Moving on to the summer-side interest website, we have 50% off the Dominator FX. So a massive discount there on a fantastic car. This is one of the top 3 fastest non-HSW muscle cars in the class for track performance due to its great handling and speed. It also offers great customization, just a great car overall. And of course, remember, this is one of the new drift tune capable cars. Next up, we have 30% off the Dominator ASP. So this one's in the muscle car class as well. It's one of the top 5 fastest HSW muscle cars in the class for track performance, and it offers tons of great customization, being a tuner's DLC car, great styling, etc. Not a bad deal at this price. Next up, we have 30% off the Sultan RS Classic. So this one is a top 30 performing car in the sports class for track performance. Pretty impressive, but it is usable in tuner races, and it is one of the top 3 quickest vehicles in that class for overall, tuner races. And it has great customization. It's really fun to drive. Just a really good car overall. Love this one. Moving along, we have 30% off the Remus. So this one's in a sports class and is one of the slower performing cars in that class, but it does offer great customization and drift tuning, which is great. Next up, we have 30% off the Fudo GTX. So pretty much the same story here. It's in a sports class and slow, but it does offer great customization and of course drift tuning. Continuing, we have 50% off the Drift Yosemite, so a massive discount there. This one's in the muscle car class and is a top 15 performing vehicle on most tracks, so not too bad. It offers great customization and of course drift tuning, so a great deal there for sure. Next up, we have 50% off the Chavos V6. Again, another large discount. So this one is a top 3 performing vehicle in the sedans class for track performance. It's just significantly held back by its low top speed, which is a shame, but it has some great customization and of course the newly added drift tuning for it. Moving along, we have 30% off the Vivanite. So this one's in the SUVs class, and with HSW, it is a top 3 performing vehicle in that class. However, I will say that the customization is a bit lackluster with the mainly off-road style parts that don't really fit it too well. It looks really strange with the customization this thing has, and the top speed is pretty low as well compared to the other HSW SUVs. And lastly, for this website, we have 30% off the Cheburek. So this one's in the sports class and is a below average performing car in the class, but it does offer the cardboard mods, which is super fun, and of course the drift tuning. Just a great deal on this one, even at its normal price. Anyway, for miscellaneous discounts, we have 50% off the LS Car Week membership, even though that's already really cheap. Anyway, moving along to the Gun Van, we have photo opens available this week and 30% off the Up and Atomizer. For double money, we have double money NRP on the adversary mode drop zone, plus double money NRP on the featured combat community jobs. And lastly, double money NRP on LS Carmeet series races. And as a bonus, double LS Carmeet rep on sources of earning it, which is great for those of you looking to unlock any pending custom car parts you may have locked. For the weekly challenge, if you get first place in 3 LS Carmeet series races, you receive a 100k bonus. So a lot of incentive to do tuner races this week. The prize right car, double money, double LS Carmeet rep, and now this 100k bonus as well. For the FIB Party Farm Factory this week, it's going to be the Brute Force file. Continuing to the weekly vehicle robberies from the Salvage Abyss, again, there's only change once per event week. We have the podium robbery with the Dominator GTT, the McTwenty robbery with the Yassit Rally, and the Gangbang robbery with the Entity MT, and none of these are claimable this week. And lastly, for the time trials, this week's normal time trials, Calafia Way. I highly recommend a quick bike for this one. For the premium race, we have the Muscle Car Race Route 68. And lastly, for current console and PC users, we have the HSW Time Trial Sandy Shores. As always, the HSW Hakuchu Drag with the best one for these. In terms of my vehicle discount pick of the week, I'm going to have to go with the Dominator FX. It's one of the top 3 non-HSW cars for track performance in the muscle car class. It has great styling and customization, and of course the newly added drift tuning for it. And 50% off, so half price, is a massive discount on this car. This is just an insanely good deal. Anyways, guys, overall this event week I want to say is above average. Our last drip feed car has finally been added, and the Drift Tune drip feed as well. And a nice drift themed event Rockstar did here with some tuner bonuses. I just really wish they would have put the auto shop contracts on double money. I think that's the only thing that's sort of like missing here to make it feel a bit more complete. So that's a bit of a letdown there. Other than that, this is a pretty good event week. So 15 vehicles on sale, 1 property on sale. Factoring and everything, I'm going to give this week a solid 8 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Anyways, again guys, thanks for watching. Hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.